Hi, all. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Divine Frequency Podcast. I'm Jay, your vibe coach. And today I want to talk about something a little different. It's kind of on the vibration of the things that we've been talking about, and it's healing your vibration after heartbreak. Not just intimate relationships, but loss of a loved one, whichever affects your heart space. It involves shifting from emotional pain to self-love, often requiring nervous system regulation to release trauma. And there's one thing that I've actively been working on myself is releasing trauma. So I want to share some of my information with you guys if you're going through the same thing. So together we can raise the vibration out there. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. Give me a few 5, 4 stars, whatever you think I'm worth. I think it's 5, but you make your decision. Okay, let's dig in. So, key ways that we can heal our vibration after a heartbreak. One is daily meditation. Very important. Very important. I believe I've done an episode on meditation. I'll have to go back and look. If not, I can do another one. If you guys want me to do another one, let me know. I have no problem doing a second one. If I've already done one, and if I haven't, I can do a first one. But daily meditation. People really shy away from meditation because they think it's too hard. It actually is very difficult in the beginning. And the hardest part about it is quieting your mind, grounding yourself. So once you go through all those other steps, journaling, grounding, releasing, meditation becomes easier. And everybody has their own style of meditation. Like I talked about in one of my past episodes, active meditation, which is, taking a walk and just narrating your surroundings. Especially right now would be a beautiful time here in the Northeast because all the flowers are blooming. So there's so much to look at and talk about and really ground yourself with nature. So daily meditation is very important. Journaling, writing down your feelings, releasing them onto the paper, getting them out of your head and onto the paper is a good release. Physical techniques, shaking off the stress. Actively shake your hands, arms, body for a few minutes to discharge any tension. That's kind of mimics the action of how animals release stress. You know how they like shake off. Sensory care, hot and cold plunges, a sauna, jacuzzi followed by a cold shower or jump in the pool to reset your nervous system. It's really effective. You can even do it in the shower. You can, take your shower with warm water and then right before you shut it off, turn it to cold and see how long you can last. That resets your neurological system. Setting boundaries, reconnecting with nature, rebuilding your self-worth, nurturing physical touch, acupuncture, massage. Move that body from flight to a rest state. The connection with nature is so therapeutic. Mindful walks, barefoot, ideally, to reconnect with your own rhythm. Energetic, spiritual realignment is raising your vibration, focusing on feelings of appreciation and joy. Listening to Sorry. Trying to talk too fast. I need to slow it down. Listening to uplifting music or watching some comedy shows. That raises your vibration immediately. Reflect without judgment, allowing a conscious uncoupling to gain insight into your part without taking blame. Mirror work is great. Spend 3 minutes daily looking in the mirror Place your hand on your heart and speak self-affirming truths. You are beautiful. You are abundant. You are loving. You are loved. Visualization. Visualize the future relationship you want, focusing on how it makes you feel rather than what you've lost. Mental emotional processing. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Then choose to focus on your lessons gained rather than what was lost. Journaling, using writing to process emotions, like I said, putting them down on that paper and letting them flow without judgment. This one's really important. I can't stress this one enough. Rebuilding your self-worth. Identify 3 lessons from the relationship to use as fuel for your future. And set boundaries. Cut all contact with exes for at least 72 hours to gain clarity. The 72-hour rule, no contact cooling off period, stabilizes high cortisol and adrenaline levels and prevents impulsive actions, begging, arguing. It blocks that, mutes it all. So 72-hour rule is very important. Deep breathing. Inhale for a 4 count. Hold it for a 4 count. Exhale for a 4 count and hold that space for a 4 count. And repeat over and over, focusing on your breath. Identify triggers. When you feel anxiety rising, notice it and use movement or breath work to stop the spiral. And remember our 3-3-3 rule from our past episode. Be patient. Understand that healing is a process that can take time, often requiring you to be comfortable being uncomfortable. In this 72 hours, don't text, check socials, or call. If you have to, block, mute, unfollow. Focus on eating, hydration, sleeping, and basic self-care. And if you have to, call a hype person, somebody in your circle of trust that is going to hype you up and tell you affirming things instead of calling that ex. Don't make any major decisions about your future or the future of the relationship until the initial shock passes. You'll go through stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And remember, rejection is protection. The divine will move you out of situations that aren't meant for you. And what's meant for you will always find you and never pass you up. Because what you want wants you, right? Remember that. Criticism, contempt, defensiveness, stonewalling are not healthy ways to communicate and are all red flags. Take your power back and let that glow up begin. Because before every rebirth is that tower moment where things change dramatically and you're standing there like, what is happening? That's a tower moment. That's the divine realigning you with what's meant for you and taking you away from what's not meant for you. Embrace it, because it's the divine's way of letting you know there is something better for you coming, and it's helping you align with it. The divine gives us all free will, but we'll step in and remove people, places, and things that we have a hard time removing ourselves. That's called divine intervention. So if you're going through a heartbreak, which is any loss, really, the loss of a job, the loss of a loved one, a divorce, whatever it may be, Please try all these things and really commit to yourself and your self-worth, because you're amazing and you're loved. And if you need any extra help, please check me out on my website, on my booking site for a one-on-one coaching session. And take care of yourself and take care of each other.